reported today in The Verge. Black Mesa is the perfect way to get into Half-Life before Alyx. Upon its release in 1998, Half-Life instantly became my favorite game of all time. That wasn't saying much, really, since we'd only just set up our first family computer, and I'd barely started playing video games. But history has proven my hot take to be a pretty solid one. Half-Life's blend of first-person shooting and narrative storytelling was incredibly influential, and it went on to spawn a series that stokes near-unparalleled hype and reverence to this day. Just witness how Valve still isn't able to make enough $1,000 headsets to meet demand for Half-Life, Alyx, which is coming out in a couple of weeks. Half-Life 2, though, I never really got on with. By the time it came out, I was a student with nothing but an Apple iBook to my name, and PC gaming just wasn't a possibility for me. The first time I played it was years later when I got an Xbox 360 and decided to check out the original Xbox version. In hindsight, that port was a technical miracle. But it was still a compromised version, and the Xbox 360's suboptimal backwards compatibility only made matters worse. I could appreciate what the game was doing on an artistic level, and its physics system was clearly groundbreaking, but it felt like a slog to play. Revisiting it on PC now, with its leaden combat and interminable vehicle sequences, I can only feel the same way. Though I do think Episode 2 is great. All of this is to say that, first of all, if you're priced out of Half-Life, Alyx because of the need for a gaming PC and a VR headset, I feel you. I also know what it's like to feel like you've missed the technological boat on a game. There are lots of examples of older titles that I come to years after the fact and enjoy just as much as I would have upon release, but for whatever reason, Half-Life 2 could never be one of them. And even though I dearly love it, I would understand if the original Half-Life, with its crude 90s visuals, couldn't be one of them for you. Fortunately, it doesn't have to be. Black Mesa, a staggeringly ambitious fan-made, Valve-sanctioned remake of the original Half-Life, finally left early access on Steam this month. It's not the first time you've been able to play the game from start to finish, but it is the first time the developers have felt comfortable selling it as a completed product. And whether you're a novice to the series or looking to brush up on your lore ahead of Alyx, I would consider Black Mesa both an essential game in its own right and the best way to play Half-Life today. That might sound like a big statement given there are two other official ways to play Half-Life, both of which are free right now. The original game holds up fine for me and actually looks a lot better than how I played it back in the day. Valve updated a lot of the models with A. For more on this story, visit the news article link.